Hey guys, this is Coach Aljay here from San Jose Barbell, and I wanted to teach you how to pick your opening attempts for a powerlifting meet. I created this video because I know how difficult it is to decide what opening attempts to hit during a powerlifting competition, whether it's your first time or if you're a veteran powerlifter. This is a great refresher for how to pick your opening attempts as well as your second and third attempt for the powerlifting meet. So, I was like, what? I felt like there was a bum that just walked in and just like, for most powerlifting federations, you get 3 attempts at every event, which is usually squat, bench, and deadlift. Now, for every powerlifting federation, the commands might be different per event, but the way to choose your attempts, first, second, and third, are pretty much similar. So let's start with how to pick your opening attempts, otherwise called the opener or your first attempt in each event. First and foremost, you have to know that each number will be dependent on how you perform with commands. So in training, you don't usually practice training with commands. So that's a factor you had to consider when picking the attempts. The first guideline I want you to know is never pick your opening attempt based on a percentage. That's the most horrible way to pick what number you want to hit at a meet. Instead, I would say pick a number that you can confidently hit no matter what. So start off and base it off your 1 rep max. Let's say if your bench press was 100 pounds, and that's your 1 rep max, your gym personal record, or you have difficulty exceeding 100 pounds since it is your 1 rep max. So your opener should not be anywhere near that. Instead, pick a number that you know that you can confidently hit 3 times, at least 3 times, any time of the week, any day of the week. Whether if I come to your house and I wake you up in the middle of the night and I say, hey, let's hit this weight on this barbell. So rain or shine, whether you're tired or sick or dying, you can hit that weight no matter what, and that is your opener. Now, take into consideration if this is your first powerlifting meet and you want to just take it easy and make sure that you complete all the lifts, or if you're a veteran powerlifter and you want to compete in this meet in a manner that I call going for broke, which is great. I've competed that way as well. You have to pick a number that's a little bit heavier, something that is closer to your 1 rep max going into your second attempt. So, in short, it's very easy. If this is your first powerlifting meet and you want to have the most probability of success for hitting 3 white lights in every single attempt, remember you get 3 attempts per event, squat, bench, and deadlift. And if you want to hit 3 white lights on all 3 events, pick an opener that you know you can hit any time of the week, and then your second attempt should be a little below your 1 rep max, and then your third attempt should be your 1 rep max. Because remember, if this is your first powerlifting meet, every single lift that you hit at the meet in this competition is a personal record, because it's your first meet. This is what you call a meet personal record. So you gotta make sure that you hit those lifts and celebrate that victory. Good lift. Yeah! If you successfully hit every single attempt if this is your first meet. Now again, if you're a veteran powerlifter and you want to choose the path of going for broke or setting a crazy number for this competition for yourself, then you want to choose an opener that's a little heavier and closer to your 1 rep max going into your second attempt. Your second attempt should actually be a new personal record attempt. And then your third is what I call go for broke, go crazy, go big, go home, right? Both methods work. It just depends on what your goal is for the meet. Make sure above everything else going into this competition, whatever competition it is, you know what your goal is. For me, my goal has always been to set a world record deadlift. So everything that I do goes in line with that goal. So usually when it's the deadlift event, I go pretty big.
Go ahead and kneel down, there you go.
But for squat and bench, I'm more moderate because I want to save all my energy for the main event, which is for me, the deadlift. Now it's different for everyone. I like that. So the most important thing, even more important than what I just said, is to never BS yourself. Because if you're BSing yourself, you're lying to yourself, and you don't want to do that. Make sure your goal is genuine and it's true. Have that in the front of your mind when you compete, and most importantly, have fun. Because again, strength training is a marathon, not a sprint. The end. Be sure to comment below if you have any other questions in how I can help you in your powerlifting journey. Thanks, guys. Yeah, get it, Josh. Get it, get it, get it. You're sexy, Josh.
Oh, shucks.
The end.